Ready?
Yeah.
At the outset itself, I take this opportunity to thank the Saffron Company, Ms. Rajit Singh, and the representatives in Cochin for having given me this distinct privilege to talk on Doctors' Day. It is my privilege to give greetings to the doctors community in Kerala, in India, and all over the world. It is a time for me to look back retrospectively as to where my roots were, and I came to this profession and conducted myself till this day. It is a time for nostalgia, and I have beautiful memories. Ours was a family of farmers, but my grandfather's brother from our small village in Molakulam in the nearby district, he went to St. Joseph's College, Trichy, to acquire his FA. Soon after that, his intense desire was to become an apothecary. And he decided to go to England as there were no medical school in India at that time. 1904, he travelled to UK by a cargo ship, and I believe he reached there 3.5 months later. I have all his data here. He studied in St. Andrews for his pre-medical course, and subsequently got his MB.CHB from the University of Dundee. Then University of Dundee was equivalent to the University of London today. At that time, First World War broke out, and he could not. He was already married with 2 children. So people thought that he either got settled there or died in the First World War. Nevertheless, 2 years later, he sent a letter saying that he is coming to see his kith and kin, and he landed here the year 1917. 2017 to be, that is 1 year, 1 century and maybe 20 years ago. Started a hospital here, so I had no doubt that my family had changed from a agrarian background to a medical profession. My father subsequently became a doctor he passed out from Stanley Medical College and acquired his ophthalmic degree from Vienna. And the grand uncle's Puthuran clinic was taken over by my father, who worked for 52 years and did something like 20,000 cataract surgeries free of charge at the government hospital. He was awarded, a national award was given to him for that. My brother also was a doctor, but he had a very premature death. My other inspiration was from my mother's family. Mother's sister, the late Padma Shri Dr. Mary Varghese, was a doyen. She was a paraplegic from a car accident while doing her house agency in Vellore. And she was also an immense inspiration for values in life and extremely strong faith in the Almighty. I was extremely lucky to have been offered a seat in Trivandrum Medical College. I stood second in Ernakulam district, and on the very same day got admission card from CMC Vellore in 1960. Anyway, I decided to join CMC Vellore, and when I passed out, I was the best outgoing student among men, and I was allowed to do my house agency, part of the house agency at the London Hospital, Whitechapel, on a Nuffield scholarship. On return, joined for MD Medicine and passed out in 1970, and promptly joined a medical setup in Kolanjeri as an assistant physician to my boss. They started a hospital in Kolanjeri, and when my boss saw the setup, he said, "You take over the reins, I'll come." That he would come a year later. A year later, he came and said that you are doing well and carry on. That is where my medical career started, and today it stands at 53 years of my uninterrupted passage of time as a physician. First 18 years in Kolanjeri and now 35 years in Lourdes Hospital, Cochin. Kolanjeri became a medical college, or it was on the threshold of becoming a medical college when I left that institution because of my children's education. Nevertheless, the hospital I joined, Lourdes Hospital, became a postgraduate institute, and at one time we had something like 100 candidates from all over India, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, in different specialities of medical education, and already it has completed about 22 or 23 years. We were the first hospital to have started this program. So what I lacked in the process of teaching, I attained here because I was the chairperson for that too. And my advice, I rather not give any advice because I rarely take any serious advice from anybody. But my philosophy in life is my passion towards this profession. I have absolutely no regret for having done this profession and chosen this profession. Now my grandson also has become a doctor from CMC Ludhiana. That is the 5th generation of doctors. So I am very proud to be in that position, and my values in life are dedication and your intense desire to serve your brethren. You must always consider that medicine is a service profession. It is not a profession where you trade with something. You deal with human beings. You must consider everybody as your sister, brother, or father, or mother, and should be compassionate towards them. My philosophy in life is never compare with anybody. You are one individual, and always count your blessings, the gift that has been given in way Almighty. And I am extremely happy to maintain that. Contentment in life is a very difficult word, but to achieve that, you must always count your blessings and don't compare with anybody. Then medicine is not the ultimate, value giver in life. You must have other passions in life. I have 2 passions. One is sports. I represented Kerala State in basketball and also was selected for Madras University in the basketball team in Madras University, which won the All India Intervarsity Championship. So that is not a very small affair, but I am very proud of that. In the art field, as a school student, we won the group dance prize in our annual youth festival. So culturally, and world travel has taken me to close to 100 countries. And probably that was one of the finest moments I was present. That is one of the reasons why I'm able to work even now. I have turned 80, but still feel that I should continue for a little more time. On this occasion, I give my greetings to the medical fraternity, to all the doctors, and urge them to feel that this is a service profession and your aim should be to deal with your fellow beings in the best manner possible. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the opportunity given to me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.